First thing that I would want to do is improve training for the department. It's not that we don't get training, it's not that training is not available, but I'm a certified instructor through the state, so training is very important to me. And one of the main issues that I think that the department could benefit from would be increased drug training. Currently, we have one officer in the department that gets the bulk of the drug training and handles the most of the drug cases. And I would like to see our department across the board receive increased drug training to start with. And secondly, I would like to see the department in the schools more and implement a drug training program at least into the elementary school, and to get that up and running. So that's a couple of the high priorities that I have upon taking office.
Thank you. Mr. Barlow?
One of the first things that I'm going to begin working on, and I'm going to need the assistance of the current supervisors at the department, is I want to come up with job descriptions for each position at the Sheriff's Department. I also want to update policies and procedures that are in place. I want to develop policies and procedures that are non-existent at this point in time. And that's not going to happen overnight. So while working on that, Mr. McCoy said about the schools, my plan with the schools, or one of my plans, is with the number of deputies there are now, we could assign deputies to schools. That way they would be required to make a school visit or visits during the week, twice a week. Have lunch with the kids, talk with the kids, talk with the teachers. I'll also want to meet with the administrators of the schools, see if we can develop programs to assist them in the education of the kids for drugs. He mentioned the training on drugs. I'm all for training on any type of training. I'm a big fan of training. Once you retire or you quit that department, the training that you receive then may help you further your career on down when you're outside of law enforcement. I believe on the drug issue, there is one officer more or less assigned now that takes the bulk of the investigations. I believe that every officer in the law enforcement field ought to be investigating the drug crisis.